There is somebody that wants to come back, but there is something that they feel. Something that they feel. Listen to what I'm about to say very, very well here. And it's Ishmael, and by the way, your priest, and I welcome you to today's video. Actually, this comes in different ways, in different ways. What do I mean? In each and every area. That is why at the end of the day, why the Lord most of the time he relaxes when there are people who mistreat you. He relaxes because he knows there is always that day. There is always a time where they want to come back, but they can't. And I'm saying this, I want you to listen to what I'm about to tell you right now so that you know what's going on. The Bible made it clear when it spoke about it. The stone that the builder rejected has become the capstone. You get what I'm saying? So that stone became the most important stone. And to now think, even yourself, I'm sure you can relate some way, somehow. As a person, there are those instances where someone mistreated you, then the following day they needed something from you. Somebody, like they were so toxic towards you, but the following day they needed you. That's why I said in the beginning that this can happen in different ways. Like I'm trying to tell you things like I don't know which one I can use most perfectly, but you can realize even these things, like even when it comes to job wise. Like I remember someone that I know, they were at a point where they had applied for a job and they were not taken, and then after some time those people, they called the person 4 months later. And what was the reason for the call? Because the person whom they took first, remember they applied for a job, a number of people, then they considered whoever they considered, they employed whoever they wanted, but then that person they took 4 months later, they decided to resign and to take another offer. And at that time someone had to fill up the gap, and they needed that person they rejected first. So with this being said, I want you to realize that today they might make you feel less. Listen, let me also put it like this, man. You will still be rejected at the end of the day. You will be made to feel like you are nothing. You will be made to feel like people, they don't need you. And let me tell you, when the pain is still fresh, when the wound is still fresh, it will hurt big time. It will hurt in a manner where like you will feel as if like you are nothing, as if like maybe the whole earth can just open its mouth and just swallow you up. That's how intense it gets. But remember this, at the end of the day, that is not your final destination. At the end of the day, you will be so shocked on how the very same person that shut you outside is to come back to you. That's why I said in the beginning that this happens in each and every area. Romantic relationship, the same thing happens. That is why today you might just struggle to wanna grasp what I'm saying. But there are people who want to come back into your life. I'm sure some of you right now, you have experienced what I'm talking about. Somebody, they dumped you, they separated with you, they left you. Some you were married, they separated. But then next thing now they want you back. Some, in fact, they might not even tell you. Some, they get disappointed to an extent where they just can't turn back time, and they know that it is weird. How can they come back to you? Like, it's gonna be weird. I'm someone, for example, who when I realize that sometimes I'm just scared I will be rejected in a manner where, what if this person is to speak to me in some other way, I'd rather keep quiet. For instance, I remember one time we were not there was this man who provoked me. So as a result, he provoked me, remember? So we stopped talking for a moment. By the time came where I felt like, come on, it's weird that we're not talking. And I know that as a Christian, it is not good to hold a grudge, right? So yeah, that was it. So by the time I wanted to talk to that person, the only thing that stopped me, it was not because of pride or because I didn't want to talk to that person, but it was all because I was like, some people, they are different. I don't know how this person actually really reacts. What if I talk to them and then this person just ignores me when I just try to greet him? You get what I'm saying? And that's what made me not to talk to that person up until a day where one time I was with someone else. We bumped into that person, and the person I was with greeted that person, and that person responded well. So that at least boosted my confidence that, okay, it means most likely even this person is gonna talk to me if I'm to greet. So that's what I did. Next thing, the person responded, and that's how we started talking again. So you see, had it not been for that case, it would have been very hard for me to talk to that person. And that's why I want to show you that there are some people that they have rejected you. There are some people that break your heart. It is not necessarily that all of them, the fact that they are quiet, it is because they look at you as if you are nothing, or now you are useless in their eyes. No, some of them, if not most, they are just scared. And in fact, if we were to talk about the word most people are those who will come back and talk to you, those who gonna try to reach out in some way. Some they're gonna reach out as if like it's an innocent thing, whereas they just want you to fix things. You get what I'm saying? They won't make it too obvious because they wanna test some waters, whether they can still stand a chance. But there's a thing where they don't wanna reach out because they fear. Some they feel like they're no longer in your level. Sometimes, I'm just not remembering exactly which case, but I do also have a case where I realize on how when God has lifted me up, how somebody from a past now or people who looked down on me, to put it simple. There are a group of people who I could just tell that in the beginning they used to look down on me, but now they look at me differently. And that's when I realized that somehow if I wanted to have pride, I could just consider myself as if I'm above them. But this actually teaches me a very important lesson, that no matter where you are today, no matter who tries to put you down, no matter who rejects you today, the very same person tomorrow is going to remember you. When the Lord lifts you up, they are going to remember and gonna regret their ways as well as their actions. One time, didn't I tell you that I've been in a situation where there was a man who I think I looked down on him, although I didn't do anything. I didn't even show that person for that matter, and the person doesn't even know. But for some strange reason, I remember one time I took that person lightly. Up until one day I bumped into that person, and they were a security guard at this other place. They were controlling their queues, and it was hectic where they were at, and I could see that if this person has the power to make me comfortable or to put me ahead of the queue or whatever way, I wish we had excuse me, I wish that at the time we had that friendship or relationship where that person could just easily take care of me during that time. You get what I'm saying? So that quickly reminded me the importance of never looking down on somebody, never rejecting somebody because today you feel like you're no longer attracted to them. Tomorrow that person will regain their attraction. You will see them in a different light. That's why even when it comes to romantic matters, it is not necessarily because they don't love you anymore. That's why some people say it's a matter of space. You guys are always together, not because you don't want each other. That is why when somebody has passed on, you will realize how much you even miss how they used to shout at you, how you miss the way they used to annoy you. So the bottom line is this. It takes so much for somebody to totally look at you as if like they don't want to see you again. That is why many people today are living in big regrets. The saying goes like, you don't know what you have until it's gone. It is actually true. They don't know what they had until you're gone. They're gonna regret big time. May the Lord bless you in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. See you next time.